Hello everyone, Green Gemini here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Cities Skylines II. We are here in Cooperville. It's been a minute since the last episode. Now granted, if you're watching this back to back, of course, you know, it will be like nothing happened, but time has passed on for sure. Life always gets busy. You gotta look at priorities and what you've got going on and everything, but we are back here in the city trying to get this city taken care of. I will admit, the city, the longer this goes on, we're barely into it. The computer is really starting to struggle with the simulation. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, we should be fine for a little while. I have plans, I have ideas. Let's see what we can do with it for now. But it may get to the point to where this PC just may not be able to handle it. I loaded up Cities Skylines, the original, and played it for a little while and had no issues whatsoever. So hopefully next year I can get a new computer. We will be able to do better things with Cities Skylines. Yeah. So anyway, we're at least going to get going with this city. We're going to keep going until we can't go anymore. You can see there's jumping around and stuff happening, so we're just going to have to deal with it. A little bit of a traffic issue here, and it's mostly due to this intersection. I think real quick, I want to get this converted to a roundabout. As I'm doing this, let's talk through what we're going to be doing here in the next couple of episodes. So in this one, I primarily want to focus on getting the central train station done. And then after that, I want to start working on some suburbs. Let's just do a large roundabout like that. That way, stuff can get taken care of. Because our big traffic hangup is right here, to be honest with you. So we've got to get that done. But yeah, so I want to get a central train station in here, and we're going to get that put in, I think, somewhere in this area here. And then the next couple of episodes we're going to work on is we'll get that done and hooked up, maybe fill in some of this downtown area. And then I want to start working on some suburbs out here. So I've got it mapped out pretty much to do an industry expansion down here, suburbs starting out here, and then the great thing that I love about the suburbs part of it is that there's always high demand for low density residential, which is fantastic, which is really going to help with that suburban sprawl. And then we actually now have keys available. Like, I thought it was a thing when the game was released, but it wasn't a thing, but now it's a thing. So eventually I want to get back into this area over here and redo it the way I actually really wanted it to look like. I'm okay with the path that's currently there, but the key does have an actual path on it. So we may need to redo that a bit. But for today, like I said, central train station is going to go in here. I want to go to my trains, and of course, since I've had the simulation running, while I've been trying to map things out and tweak a couple things and build up some money, we've hit a couple milestones. I don't remember, quite honestly, where we last left off. I want to say small city, but we're now a big city. Large city is the next one. We're going to get, we're going to get a lot of stuff when it comes to that. 21 tiles. 12 more developer points. So I currently have 11 points right now. I don't necessarily know that there's anything else. You've got trams, subways. We may need a subway. I don't know. We've got a lot of things. But for now, let's focus on our central train station. I'm trying not to squirrel too much today. I'm really not, I promise. It's just the nature of who I am. So train station is what I want. I thought about using this central train station, but this is a lot bigger than what I actually need it for. And the reason why I say that is because this has 4 connections to it. When I was looking at this before in the map, I've got several connections that I want to use. So there's going to be, with the train station being around here, we'll connect to this main rail network. And then that will determine, like, with how many lines I have coming out this way and how many lines are coming out that way, and where they're actually going to end up and what station they're going to go to. And when I did that, I really only have a need for 3. And this one's a little bit smaller, and this one's going to fit in this area a little bit better than what the other one will. And in order to make this connect up well enough, I think what I'm going to end up needing to do is, first, we're going to need to go into here. Let's grab... See, this is a 6-lane road. I'm going to make that go in a little bit... Keep this at a straight angle here. So we're 73.1 meters. Let's have it go over like that. We're going to go down. 73.1 is where I was. 74.5 is close enough. Keep that at an 80-degree angle, and then we'll add a roundabout in here, a very large one. Okay. Now, are these, let's think of proper English here. Are the roundabouts helping? Yes. It does appear to be helping somewhat, but we now have a traffic jam coming this way. This is where I think the trains, maybe a couple other extra bus routes might come in handy. I know. I said I wasn't going to squirrel. I'm squirreling. Sorry. Doesn't matter what I put in here. That building is going to go away. Let's just do a small roundabout. Yeah, see, that just completely got rid of that. That's okay. All right. So what I want to do now is, with this coming in this way, we've got this road coming over this way. I think I'm going to need to buy some extra land over here just to make sure I've got enough room. Because I want to have a line come out this way. We're probably going to end up having 2 lines, but we'll have one line come out this way. It'll probably split again into 2 lines to go into the train station. That's going to be, I'm going to say, about here. Let's focus on placing this first, and then I'll figure out my roads. I could always place it closer to the train tracks. Nah, because that's going to be too complicated. I got an idea. I have an idea. Okay. We're going to have it go somewhat parallel to this. Actually, that's exactly what I want to do. Let's take a... Let's take a medium road. I'm going to come 90 degrees out this way. I'm going to take this one. We're going to do the same thing. We are 90 degrees. Okay. It's a little funky looking, but I like it. Then I should be able to fit this right here. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. All right. Huh. Okay. This is gonna create a very interesting pathway here. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so there's actually only 2 connections here. Oh, I might need that third one then, because this is actually supposed to go what? Go through that? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is making me rethink my design then. All right, hold on. We're learning here. We're learning. Let's go to... This is huge, though. But I am going to need 3 separate lines. Possibly. Does this not connect? No, it doesn't. Why would it? Why would it? That would make way too much sense for this to be able to snap to that. Never mind, it does. Invalid shape and overlapping items. Okay, so it's not going to do it. Okay, so if I do it here, I'm not going to have the space to do that. That's going to be too much. Okay. All right. Scratch that. Pause this. Let's do this. Let's go this way. And then we are going to need to use this large one. And I'm going to say it's going to go about here. We're going to need to go... We're going to need to buy that piece of land. Those 2. Let's go ahead and buy those. Go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Take my double track. This is just, it's not working out the way I want it to. But it never does it? Let's take this. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to take... Let's go 180 degrees. So that's 337 meters. I'm just going to take this and go right into that. And then what's going to have to happen then is that if they want to skip this, then this is going to come out to here. Okay. That's actually a really good angle. I like that. Okay, good. I was hopeful that that was going to do what I wanted it to. So this 212 that way. All right, that's good. That works. Come on, computer. Now, this should actually work out fairly well. Okay, I kind of want to do... Let's try that. Let's see how this works. I think... Uh-oh. There we go. I think that works. Let's take a look. So we've got... If you just heard that burp, that was my dog. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was him. Don't come over here smiling at me. Okay. This is going to come out and go into there. I really kind of wish, like, these would all converge together. It's okay. This works. I like it. I do. I think that works. I think the train's coming in. Oh, and we've got a little bit of a raised area, too. Ooh, this is nice. This is cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. And then these are actually going to be a little bit easier to connect. Because I think for this one, we're going to go like that. And then this one is going to go... I want to say to here, because that will split that into... Do we really think trains are gonna go that way? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not gonna happen. But I think that's gonna work. I do think that that's gonna work. So now we need to get a road hooked up to here. Let's go ahead and use our medium road. We'll do a 4-lane road. So that's going to be on both sides of it, just like that. And then I think we just want to go ahead and bring this in straight at an angle. We'll get our 6-lane road here. We'll go just like that. And then we'll do the same thing. This literally will just connect like that. And now what we'll be able to have is we'll be able to have a plaza in here, parking lots and stuff like that, right? So we already have some parking here. We could potentially add some parking over here. We'll go ahead and get some decorative stuff in here. Commercial we'll have, right? So you want to have some commercial, some shopping areas around the train station. We have everything connected to outside connections. We're also going to need... Oh, yes. Parking fee, please. $10. Right. And I know some of you might be thinking, well, your central train station is there, but your downtown is over here. Well, yes. The downtown is here, but we still have a lot of area down here for downtown to develop. Got a huge road network that we've got to be able to put in here. Oh, we've got... Oh, here's the other thing. We now have piers available to us, and I want to do a really nice area over here with that. I think that's going to be really fun. Like I said, our downtown area is going to be here. We're going to have more skyscrapers in here. So I think we're really going to lean in on some of those new features that have been brought out. I think it's great. We've got a lot of roundabouts going on here. But here's what we don't have a lot of traffic. We have some, but we don't have a lot. What I'm wondering is, okay, so we've got 3 lanes here going down to 2. Causing some issues. Let's try and fix this real fast. 5-lane, asymmetric. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. And then I can actually keep... Ooh, this is actually going to work out really well. So we'll do 3-lane, 3-lane. Yeah, perfect. So all of this traffic now has a dedicated lane coming in. They can change lanes when they need to. Wonderful. Okay, that's fantastic. All right, let's focus on our central train station here. So we want to really beef this up. Ooh, buddy, look at all that traffic. It's moving, though. So what I want to do with this is we've got a bit of an elevation difference here, yes? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Ooh, do we want to use a key? Can we use a key? So pathways, narrow key with pedestrian path. Narrow key with pedestrian path. Hang on, what's the difference? So it features a paved path, smooth concrete, concrete with a wide and shallow rib pattern. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to need to see how this is going to work. If I place this... We're just going to play around with this a little bit. Ooh. Here. Yeah. And then if we do... Here's my landscaping. Not soften, level. Ooh, that's way too big. Right click that. Not exactly what I was thinking it was going to do. Oh, that's because we've got... Okay. See if I can't do this. So this is actually in conjunction with that. But still, that works. Okay. All right. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. I think we're going to continue with this. So let's go back to this with the key. Because what I'd like to do is get this to come over a bit more. We'll have a pathway come across here. I can't connect a pathway. Am I able to... Oh, am I able to put trees and stuff in here? No. Seriously? I'm trying to do this without mods. Well, I can put trees and bushes down here, though. Okay. It's fine. So let's take this and come over this way. Now, I will say, if you have made it this far, if you are watching the video, would like to let everyone know that we now have a candle company. Well, I now have a candle company, and I have been working on building up that brand. And if you want, you guys can go to the website, rptcandlecompany.com. Not liking how this is acting. It's about as far as I'm going to go over with that one then. And anyway, so rptcandlecompany.com. And check out my candle website. We've got a few scents available. And if you are wanting some, you can actually use a code that I'm going to flash up and get some money off of your first order. Well, you can get money off your order now with this. It's a 15% off coupon. want to say it's like CS15 or something. I don't remember what it is. I'll flash it up on the screen. You guys can see that. But you can also sign up for the mailing list. And on that mailing list, you will also be able to save 10% on your following order. We've got lots of savings available there for you. So check it out. See what you guys think. Sign up for the mailing list. And let me know. I appreciate the support. All right, so now what I want to do with this... Ooh, that is really steep. Okay, no. Let's go back down. We're going to need to put this up incrementally. Okay, that's too steep. So let's go... Let's make sure that we've got this up. I don't know that that's actually going to work. It's not. But what we do have available to us is to get... What on earth? This is very wonky. This is fantastic, though. This is not going to work. This is not going to work the way I want it to. However... Oh, no. I don't want to do the whole thing. Fine. I don't have a choice. I want to get... There. Let's put that back to where it was, like that. And then what I want to do is I need to get some sort of pathway that goes around this, because I want people to be able to, I want people to be able to walk around the whole train station. I want them to be able to see the sights and what's going on. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen, though. I think we're just going to need to leave the quay the way it is. We'll go ahead and dress it up with some plants and everything and some shrubbery. The best we can. Let's see what we've got here. We've got debris and rocks available to us. Trash pile? No. Let's see. There we go. Boulders. This is what I want. So I kind of want to... It doesn't help that I can't merge these things. Why does it have to be a mod? Oh, that's fantastic. Hold on a second. Are you for real? I just noticed that that was happening. Look at that. That's fun. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Let's see. What about the soften tool? Will that do anything? Maybe a little. No. Well, the flatten one does help a bit. Okay. It looks better. I think as long as we don't look at it from this angle, it should be okay. All right. Well, I was going to try and cover that up. I don't think that's going to work. I think maybe we put some large trees in there. Let's go with a mature tree and a hickory. Or, there we go. Let's get a couple of those, a couple of these. Just to cover it up a tad. Let's go ahead and use Paintbrush. Bring that down a bit. Nope. Not going to do it at all, are you? There we go. Yeah, this is why we're going to have to put things down singly, because the brush doesn't want to work. We've got things too close together. It's okay. It's fine. Oh no, I just realized that the plants have turned colors. We're getting into fall. Which I'm okay with, kinda. But I just remember winter lasting a really long time in this game. I feel like we didn't have enough time in fall. But again, I ran the game a bit. It's fine. Here's the thing. Time lapses are okay. However, I would much rather sit and just play the game with you guys. Oh no, what happened to my electricity? Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? We have voltage issues happening. We have what? What's going on with this? Power station overload. Okay, I've got $4 million. That's a coal power plant for $1 million. We have a geothermal plant, 750,000. I could unlock nuclear, but that's 5 million. Gas is 650,000. Let's go to power. Let's unlock the coal power plant. And then where's it going to go? That's the question. It's very, very noisy. It is so big. Like, this thing needs its own zip code. Seriously, this is insane. So, this is $1 million. Upkeep is 75 to 375,000. Electricity produced is 300 megawatts. Geothermal is only 0 to 150. It requires groundwater. So it could go here. But I think coal is going to be the better way to go. I don't know. My opinion, power in this game is very hard. Do we have upgrades available? Relocate, toggle. No. How can I not have upgrades available in a power plant? Alright, here's my idea. We're going to take this land area right here. We're going to expand this out. Let's increase my brush size a bit. turn the topography off because it's kind of annoying me at this point. Oh, no, it needs to be much bigger than that. Okay. I have an idea. Where am I at here? Let's bring that out to there. Let's soften this down here. Really? Seriously? Give me that. I'm in such a low-lying area. Hang on. Turn the topography back on, please. I need to be up slightly higher than where I currently am. Yeah. That's better. Okay. So now we should be able to go ahead and get this in here. Barely gonna fit. I think with the way that is, the road's gonna have to go to the right of it, but that's okay. Let's get that set up. Let's get a road over here. Let's have our power lines come out this way. This may actually create a surplus for us when it comes to power. We just need to get it up and running. Oh, that's fantastic. Because of the power issues, we are now having sewage issues. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we are now exporting a bunch of power now. Fan-frickin-tastic. Okay. Please tell me we are fine. Alright, water extractor upgrades. Okay. Better. Sewage treatment seems to be doing okay. Go ahead and add one of those. Let's add a couple. Okay. All right, sewage treatment. Good. Better. It's going to take a minute for that to catch up. Do we have... I don't think we have any outside sewage connections available to us. You know what? Let's go ahead and unlock the water treatment plant. No, advanced plant. I completely went in the wrong direction with this episode, to be honest with you. There were problems in the city. It happens. All right, let's go ahead and pause. We're going to stop here for now because we went completely off the deep end. And we had to fix some utilities and some issues. We're going to go ahead and get our... Yes. Yes. So no water. Oh, okay. So this needs to be connected to water. I gotcha. Ooh, I like this plant. Let's go ahead and plop that down here.
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving those harmonies. Let's keep the mojo going and queue up for the next one.
So let's get this road connected.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
So that should help things. Now, granted, not the best spot for this. To be honest with you, this is not a good area to be in. Even though that's where all of our shopping is and everything. But this is, you know, where all of that is done. We have not designed this city very well. We just haven't. We just haven't. We may end up relocating all of this, and I'm kind of eyeing a peninsula, like right over here, that all of this needs to go to, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we kind of got derailed here a little bit with things. Is this now connected? Yes. That should actually help with water as well. Okay. All right. Let's go back over to our train station. Maybe. Okay. I spent too much time on the key. Okay, that's what happened. Oh. You know what? We're gonna do it. We've come back to this. We're going to get this decorated. We're gonna get this taken care of. I think what I'd like to do in this area in here is I'd like to get an alley through here. And I want it to come off of this road instead of this one because I don't want the traffic to hit that. And I think if I curve it down to here and then curve it back this way. And then I want a pedestrian path to go through here. I'm going to take this way and go like that with it. Okay. That looks ugly. Do not like that at all. That is awful. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Let's try that again. That's not any better at all. This is awful. Okay. All right, here's an idea. I'm going to take this up. There we go. We're going to take it up like that. Ooh, see, that's a lot better. And then we'll take it down. There we go. There we go. That is a lot better. Okay. So then let's go ahead and get some commercial built up in here. We want some shopping to be done. So we want some low density. And this is going to build up real fast too. And if I go to my signature buildings and let's go to commercial. I've already built some of these up, but I think we can get some pretty unique things over here. What is this? Good vibes, cocktails, welcoming atmosphere. Okay, so people can come over here, hang out, have some drinks before they get on their train. Ooh, they could have a cup of tea. I know that was awful. Let's have a little tea house here. Let's do, is this a gourmet restaurant? Yes. So we'll put the gourmet restaurant here. Put the steakhouse there. This is a cinema. We don't want to do a cinema. Family, friends, bowling alley. It's a bit large, so no, not for over here. What's going on with the sewage? What is my issue with the sewage? Hold on, something's broken somewhere. No? Not broken? I don't understand what's happening right now. That's odd. That's very odd because I have the capacity. I know I do. Hang on. That was the wrong thing to build. That is for water. That is for treatment. I'm a moron. I am sure some of you were sitting there yelling and screaming at me at the video that I placed down the wrong building. Pretty confident you're doing it. Or you did it. Oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. I swear I know what I'm doing. I swear. It's just been a while. Please don't beat me up too much. Let's go ahead and get the rest of our commercial buildings built in here. I might want to add in a couple parks here too, actually. Let's see. Collections. Textures. No. Over here, over here. So, canopy covered park. This is interesting. No, that's not going to work. This is a very long... Ooh, that'll work. So we'll place that down there. Let's actually place another one of these over here on this side. All of these are really small. Okay, that's not small. A small plaza. Let's plop that down there. See what that looks like. Okay. I'm loving the terrain over here. I really am. I love how, like, people are going to be able to walk through here Very, very interesting. What is this? It's under construction. Okay. Just gonna have to wait. I may need to change. What if we put one of those in there? Let's see what that looks like. Because these buildings aren't exactly what I was hoping for. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think we definitely have some work to do in this area for sure. Definitely have some detailing that I want to get taken care of. It's just not turning out exactly how I thought it was going to. Let's just put in this low density commercial in here, and then we'll see what this looks like. And then the next episode, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start working on finishing up our downtown area, or at least getting some more, what is this? Some more skyscrapers in here. It's snowing. It's okay. It'll be fine. All right, questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comment section down below. Again, I'm sure some of you are yelling and screaming at me about what I did over here, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. We have plenty of water now, and now we actually have sewage street treatment available to us. And we have extra things available too. That's cool. Cannot believe I did that. Anyway. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. We've got plenty of episodes where this came from. Got a lot more to do in this city. So many things to do. Again, so sorry that we derailed our train station. But we do have it here. Eventually, we will have people using it. What is this? Elevated concourse. Oh my goodness. Look at how gorgeous that is. And then we have an office building that can be attached to this as well. What? Okay. We're done. We're done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.